Anytime now. Here we go. Hey, will you stop biting on my head? Hey, True Believers England. Come on. Come on.
Hey, True Believers, would you stop biting on my head?
Yes. Hey, True Believers, will you stop biting on my head? Oh, my goodness gracious. I need to find my ball cap again. Yeah. So we're doing a cover ranking tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and it is snow-covered comets. I don't know what made me think of this. I don't know. I guess I was going through all the Christmas comics. I thought, wait a second. There's all of these wintertime books that have nothing to do with Christmas. Let's put some of those out and see how it goes. And funny enough, I found a subsection, which we'll do in the next season, where it's all skiing. So that should be fun. All right, but here we have, Eric back issue Breen with me. And I thought we had Amy Lester, but she had to bow out for a little bit. So she will more than likely be back in a bit. But for now, I say let's get this thing going. Let's get the show on the road. All right, hello to everybody in the chat. Darth Cato, Tony Hayes, Joe, what's up? All righty, and let's go for book one. All righty, and here you go, Eric. You want to start us off with Amazing Spider-Man. This is issue, what is this, February 4th? I can't read that number.
Yeah, I think it was like 97 or something like that. I will give this a 9.
A 9. All righty. I like the depth. I mean, the footprints, by the way, they and him just laying there. There's a sense of a world beyond what we're seeing, or at least there's space underneath him. I think it's got a really good sense of depth here. It's not too bad. That Rags Morales, is that what I'm seeing on there? All righty. But yeah, I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to give this a 9. All righty. Amy can grade this when she comes in. Also, by the way, I am once again broadcasting on 2 different things. One is for the phone and one is for the computer. All righty. And yeah, let's get this thing going. Will you stop? Okay, now he's just trying to groom. Hello, Ian E, says Desert Rose. Hit the like. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Hit the like button, guys. All righty, where are we going? Okay, Eric Boyd starts us off with an 8, and then Darth Cato and Joe Rogers agree with him. So we've got 3 8s from them. Darth Cato, Desert Rose and Jim Sorensen bring up 8s as well. And Leon Haley, what's up? How you doing, man? Comes in with another 8, and right now that is.
I gotta do Amy's job while she's gone.
Okay.
And Desert Rose gives it an 8.
Oh, there you go. Of course, you got to read off. Desert Rose in the proper voice. Okay.
Comes in with a 7.
Yes. All right. And let's see. I'm gonna get to stop here. If you haven't voted yet, and if you're listening in, you don't usually do this. Hey, what do you think? 1 through 10, 1 being awful, 10 being super awesome, or S tier as it is. Let us know how you feel about it. All right. There you go. And I'm good. Hate the snow, ice, rain, la la. To me, cold without snow is kind of being like you're getting cheated. Okay. And Grand Admiral comes in with a 10. And where this book lies, we have 1 7 taken out that 10. Then we've got 6 8s taking out everything else. And this is an 8. All right. Let me move that on up to the east side. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I got all of them proper. And let's see. Hello to Amy. Amy, how are you doing?
Yep, I'm doing good.
Okay, Amy, right. Can you just say, help, I'm trapped behind a comic book cover.
There you go. Well, no.
I'm trapped behind a comic book cover.
There's just a lot of snow.
I figure even if people would rather even see her avatar. What do you score this one, Amy? We've already got it scored, but just what do you think?
Media Blizzard 2 of 3. It seems like a pretty good rendition of Snow. I probably would give it an 8. It's a fine cover and it suits the subject well.
Alrighty. Okay, one thing I noticed just now, his footsteps are actually deeper by the title than they are by him, which makes me think it works, and also they're kind of skewed, which is good because he would have been stumbling before he fell. I think that's a good little detail there. We got another 10 from Clint. Alrighty. It still ends up being an 8.
The last set of prints are also parallel to each other, so he was stopped walking and then fell.
Alrighty, and let's get the go.
Oh, in my chair.
For book 2. Alrighty. And what do we got on book 2? Alrighty, Amy, you got the X-Men issue number 190.
Oh, okay. It's Iceman, maybe?
Yep, Iceman and Mystique.
Okay. So, birds in the ground. It's kind of an interesting concept with him being like a sculpture, and the sort of glassy, icy effect on the X-Men logo and the way that it's kind of built into the environment is interesting. It's interesting. It's certainly very icy. That's good because the theme's like ice and snow and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that I really like it, but I do appreciate that the artist tried something a little different, and some of the classical renderings on the hand are interesting. I feel like they tried to push themselves with that, and I can... Oh, pistachio! Yuck! Oh, look at how cute he is. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I could give this a 10.
Alrighty. How about you, Eric?
I could give this a 10. I'm not going to.
Okay.
I don't like this at all. I'm going to go 5.
Wow.
Oh, right. Okay.
What is it that makes you 5 it?
I just don't like. I don't like the pointed Iceman head. It's like it's just. I don't think one of his powers is to melt like Frosty the Snowman.
Right. Okay.
It doesn't do it for me. It's it's the melting into the logo. I like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jim agrees with you. I agree with Amy. Jim agrees with you, and he gives it a 5 as well. And then we've got a 10 from Leon Haley and an 8 from King
So
K.
it's polarizing?
Apparently it is. Oh, gracious. Okay. Dark Kiddo says 10. This is a cool cover. I like it. And Joe Rogers agrees, giving it a bouncy 10. Then we have MK saying, wait, I thought Iceman was gay. I'll give it an 8. Well, so apparently, okay, so what they did in the comics, talking about completely destroying the character, Mystique would be a guy now. So, all right, there you go. Good Lord. Okay. And MK gives it an 8, and so does the Dark Admiral March here. All right. Let's scroll down, see what else we've got. Eric and Boyd saying 8. Unique take.
Tried something different, right?
You want to take the Desert Rose voice?
Desert Rose gives it an 8. Yeah, okay.
All righty. And then we have Clint saying, I like it. It's an 8, but given the context of current day, this cover is not great. All righty. And let's see. Ethereal Dragon says number 1 was a 7, and number 2 is a 9. Alrighty.
Summoner.
Okay, and Summoner says the same thing. See, her face is blue. Okay, so while my collection stops in the 80s, anything they did to characters afterwards, I refuse to recognize. Okay, so we have 2 5s taking out 2 of the 5 10s. There's 3 left, and then we have 6 8s. And we take out all 3 of the 10s, 2 of the 9s, 1 of the 8s is still left. This is another 8. Oh, we got a 6. Alrighty, so 3 of the 10s are gone. There's 2 of them, and it's still an 8. All right. There we go. Bum, bum. Our second 8 of the evening. Will this be an 8 fest, ladies and gentlemen, or will we get a couple of 10s? We're 2 in. Let's find out. All right.
Well, I mean,
Go for say again.
8s are pretty good anyway, and it's the first couple of covers, so I think it's a good start. Mm-hmm.
All right.
And it's certainly very icy.
Going for book 3, and this is Jonah Hex. All righty. And Jonah Hex is not very happy with the guy laying in the snow. Well, he probably is now. Yeah. All right. Wait a second. What's going on here? Is that a rock? Are you counting 2 boots right next to each other? Because that's what I'm counting.
I'm not looking at it.
You're not really looking. Not your kind of cover. Okay.
No. You can just give me a pass on this one.
Okay. Let's see. I like the way Jonah Hex is drawn, and the branches and everything, the blood on the ground, everything is fine. Even the guy that's halfway buried, it's weird, not a bloody knife, but the guy is laying in a big ass puddle of snow. If he's the guy who did this, then there wouldn't be that much blood there. And you would see more of a trail, like if Jonah Hex was trying to find that. But if he really did do it also, the body wouldn't be as buried as it is. So at first glance, I got to say, this is kind of a really cool cover. But thinking about it, also, there's no footstep behind him, but he's knee deep in snow. So how did he get there? So after looking at it, though, I mean, it's not bad. It's just not great. I'm going to give it a 7. What do you think, Eric?
Well, what's really happening here is Jonah Hex is trying to figure out who poured all that red paint on that mannequin.
Oh, there you go. It's a red painted mannequin. All right.
Yes. It's fine. I mean, I guess I'll go 10 on this one.
All right. And Amy, do you want to take a shot? On an artistic level?
I mean, I guess I'll just look at Jonah Hex here up at the top. He seems to be a fine drawing of who he is, and the little sticky trees are kind of interesting. You don't normally see a lot of that kind of small, like branchy growth rendered in a lot of like nature drawings. Typically it's going to either be, just grasses which are completely covered, or a tree which has a very distinct silhouette. So that's interesting. They're kind of using those to form a path visually, which would suggest where Jonah came from. But they, as you mentioned, they didn't give him any footprints. So the greenage seems to stick, I guess, seems to suggest the direction he came from, but there's no trail in the snow, which is a bit unusual. Yeah, it's got some things that are working for it, but I think overall I could say it's probably in construction and finish and concept, maybe an 8. They did.
Yep.
I mean, it certainly wasn't done by an amateurish artist, but I just kind of questioned some of the choices they.
Yeah, it's like they had a great idea for a cool cover. And like I said, at first glance, I think this is a really cool cover.
Mhm.
But they didn't think through the physics, or
Right.
what they didn't think through was the story of the cover. Like,
Mhm.
how did we get to this image? And
Right. Because that's one of the things about snow is the fact that it leaves trails. That's kind of, it communicates a lot about where something came from, what attitude it was in, and just a lot can be affected by how the snow has been disturbed. And it seems like kind of a sad thing to, miss out on.
Alrighty, going to the chat. You want to do the readings this time around?
Okay.
We're on book 3.
We're on book number 3. So let's see what we've got. Here we go. Go for book 3. Well, we're starting off with Ethereal Dragon, who gives this a 7, and I can't do the Uncle Donald voice, sorry. Our Davy gives this a very respectable 10, and he likes Jonah Heck, so that makes a lot of sense. Clint says this is a 9, and Ken K gives this an 8. Let's see. Summoner summons a 6 for this particular piece. And the Grand Admiral Martyr gives us a 10. Very fancy. Jim Sorensen gives us a Jim Soren 8. And Darth Kados is 10. This is another cool cover. Let's see here. Leon Haley gives this a 6. And my chat just ran away as fast as it could. Oh, Desert Rose gives this a 10. And, Joel gives this a 10. That does not look like 2 boots. But that could maybe be a rock. That's kind of a question, right? If you're mistaking someone's boots for a rock, maybe you work on that a little more. Jonah, so there's a guy who stole all my ketchup. Drunk on cherry Kool-Aid. Let's see. Kool-Aid man come first.
Which, by the way, somebody's bringing up that Mill actually bought Kool-Aid Man #1 from the auction. So.
Oh, yeah? Oh, awesome. Nice.
Alrighty, that's all the numbers. And what we had here was 2 6s, taking out 2 of the 6 10s. So there's 4 left. Then we have 3 7s. And so let's see, all but 1 10. And then we have 3 9s, taking out the 1 10, the 1 9, and 1 8 is left standing. So there we go. We're once again an 8. 3 8s in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty. And let us move to the next round. Round? Okay, no. The next book. Okay, we're going to go for book 4. All righty, Eric. There you go. And you get X-Men.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a 10. I believe this is Dave Cockrum, isn't it? Cockrum and Austin.
You're the dude that does this, so I would go yes.
Byrne was doing the interiors and some of the covers, but this looks more like Cochran, but either way, it's a 10.
All
right. How about you, Amy?
Yeah, this is kind of interesting because it's like a snowstorm, right? But they.
Hi.
Does Coco come over?
No,
Eric and Boyd on the last one said, yeah, the body position doesn't make sense, and he gives it a 7. All
right. His name's not Canada Man. It's.
You know what? For all intents and purposes, it's the Guardian. Now it is, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of an interesting pose. But, I think the idea was if you can create a sense of imbalance, it automatically creates a sense of movement because you would normally assume that kind of pose couldn't be static. But I do like the way the artist interpreted all of the wind here and just managed to make a very... Because a lot of times when you look at snow, understandably, it's a lot of negative space. It's a lot of blank white space and not a bunch of detail. So it is kind of cool how they went in there and just went, we're just going to make it look really blustery. And I don't know who's the first person who went, hey, can I do a pen and ink drawing of blustery and then pulled it off? But they did a good job with it. Yeah, I could give this a 10.
Alrighty, and we are unanimous. I love this cover, giving it a 10 as well. Let's go to the chat where Jim, I'll just read them. Jim, Joe, both give it a 10. You can carry it on from there if you want.
Ethereal Dragon gives it a 9, and I don't have the funny Uncle Donald voice for that. I'm sorry. But Eric and Boyd says 10. Yeah, it is cool. RTV does not agree. He says this is a 6. So it's a little bit better than meh. Ken K says, pretty cool cover. I'll give it a 9. Yeah.
Vindicator, thank you.
In a world where X-Men comics were not terrible, we can give this cover a 10. Desert Rose agrees with that 10. And so does the Dark Admiral Much Hair. Oh, Darth Kato, 10. Lots of action, and the blizzard is cool. Good stuff. Very nice. Oh, Milk says, Breen is correct. This is a Cockrum cover. Let's see. Captain is not part of Alpha Flight. I don't know. Hi, Tony Hayes. He gives this a 10 as well.
All right. The action is great. Also makes you feel like you're in the eye of the storm. I see what you did there, sir. All righty. And with the numbers gone, we have 1, 6. We have 2 9s and then 11 10s. Ladies and gentlemen, our first 10 of the night comes from the most popular book of the 80s. Okay. Not too shabby. We went around the first lap.
Does look like he's breakdancing.
All righty, and let's go for book 5. And you will be happy to know Jonah Hex was the only bloody cover.
Yay!
Yeah. The rest of them are severed heads with no blood, or they're in buckets behind. Yeah, so
that's not great.
Okay. Yeah. Well, how about this one? This is from Birds of Prey, issue number 110 or 107. 107.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
That's why it's here.
Yeah, right? Interesting. It's very stark. Like it's just really strong, like negative and positive space. They didn't really bother with toning or hatching to speak of. Just the colors went in there with a little bit of gradient blue to fill in a bit of shading. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to make it out at all. I'm going to give it a 10 just for being brazen and kind of pulling it off. That's cool.
Yeah. What do you think, Garrett?
What do I think about what?
Well, the fact that the Bucks can't win a freaking game to save their lives. But also this cover.
Oh, okay. Well, I have seen this cover in, like 8 head-to-head cover matchups, and they've lost 7 of them.
Pistachio wants tea.
Yes, he does.
I like this. I don't need a background because the snow's enough. I'm going to.
I put this here when I get to pick covers and I do a theme and I get to pick covers. I don't always necessarily want to pick the most popular or whatever. I want to pick some that just look interesting. And this one looks interesting to me. You mentioned the gradient blue colors to help out, to highlight up against the snow. This almost looks like there's a saying. How do you make that sculpture out of wood? So this, I take a block of wood and then I chip away everything that doesn't look like an angel. That's that's an old thing, and it looks almost like this, where it wasn't so much that they drew everybody, they just shaded every part they needed to make it look like everybody, and I think it's a really cool, really interesting piece. I give this a 10.
You know what Jimmy Walter used to say? What he used to ask? How do you talk to an angel?
Oh dear God! All right, let's go to the chat where Jim leads us off with the numbers.
Okay. Jim Soren starts us off with a Jim Soren 8. And Clint says, meh, 6. Wait, am I back here again? Or nope. Okay. This is book 5. All right. The Dark Admiral Martyr gives this a 9. Desert Rose says, yeah, no, 7. And Joe gives this a bouncy 10. Because why not? Ken K says, mediocre. I'll give it a 6. And Ethereal Dragon says, it's an 8. Uncle Donald, but I don't know how to do the funny voice. I'll practice that sometime, maybe.
Alrighty.
Eric Boyd says, the colors give it a cold feeling. And gives it a 7 for that. Dark Kato's a 10. Oh, wow. This one really is good. It shouldn't work, but it does. Right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Tony Hayes says 8. Is anyone watching the Bears game?
Yes.
Yes.
Right now.
Many are. And Eric Boyd said, please raise my score to an 8. And thank you.
Okay, if you haven't voted, keep putting your numbers in. But as of now, I'm going to hit the stop here. I think we're actually done with the numbers right now. And what we've got is two 6s and a 7, taking out 3 of the 5 10s, and then 4 8s. There goes the last 2 10s. 1 9, 1 8 left standing. It is literally either a 10 or an 8 this time around. Okay. But in all honesty, that was my experimental cover. That was my, I wonder how it's going to go cover with everybody. And I always, anytime we do a theme and I get to pick covers, I always pick one of those. I don't have any idea how this is going to be taken. I loved it. Some other people don't. Let's go for book 6. All righty. And this is my turn, I guess.
That's cool, right?
This was 5. Yeah.
Oh, that was 5? Okay.
Go for book 6, which is to Amy here.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, wait. Eric, me. This should have been me, right?
I lost count.
No, that should have been you. This is me. This is mine. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All righty. And let's see. Book 6 is one of my favorite. I mean, this is a 10 to me. All American Men of War, issue number 170. Oh, what is it? That again? 174? 104. I every time I could get this book for the auction, I get it. I don't actually have one for my wall though, and it is an amazing cover. It's just, you talk about a story. You see his plane is on fire going into the ocean. There's another one. Obviously, he's shot down. Now the enemy, which by the way would be an American, is flying at him. Or wait, no, that's not the enemy. It's just this is a badass cover. And by the way, here's something that doesn't happen a lot that is actually happening here.
Yeah.
Snow doesn't fall on people in a lot of animation and comic books.
True. It doesn't gather.
And I experienced this recently. We had kind of a blizzard. I had to go pick up Gail. I walked through it and there was like freaking mounds on my shoulders and everything. And that's actually going here. This is an easy 10. All righty. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Amy?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go to the chat.
Wait, what?
It's a gorgeous piece. It really is.
How do you talk to an angel? You say, "Hi, Amy. This book is a 10."
Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8. But Eric and Boyd gives it a 10. And so does the Admiral Marcher. And Desert Rose. And Ken K. Love the cover. I give it a 10. Is this by Kubert?
It looks like it.
It could be then. Jim Sorensen gives this a Jim Soren 10. And Kato's like, 10. I don't really need to explain this. It's a 10.
I'm going to tell Mill, don't be so literal with the titles. There's some that, number 7 isn't going to blow your mind in a lot of videos with countdowns and everything. You will actually believe what's number 1 Yeah, the YouTube titles. Yeah, don't go literal with them.
Joel gives this 10 of the bouncy variety, probably. But MK gives it a 9. Yeah, exactly. Some covers speak for themselves.
Okay, and let me just calling it as I see it.
More colors.
If I had, there's one cover I could do, and it's actually there's a couple, but one of them was a what if thing, and it was what if Snowbird and Moon Knight fought like what is it, the oh goodness gracious,
Wendigo.
The Wendigo in a snowstorm, and it was just a pure white cover. Yeah. Okay, so what we got here, we got another 10 from Tony Hayes. And here we have 1 8, 1 9, and 11 10s, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. And this is our second 10 of the evening. Will there be others? Yes. Yes, there will be. Okay, because I'm telling you, the books are pretty cool. All right, go for book 7, and we are back to Eric.
RDV gives it 10.
And RDV says 10 for the Ghost Rider in the Plane. All righty. And book number 7, Eric. These are pretty cool covers. Here is Secret Hearts.
Oh my goodness.
There's a number attached to it. 37.
How can I stay loving him the way I do?
20.
She'll always be there between us.
In this issue, exit love. Dun, dun, dun. Why'd you throw the remote off the couch, you furball?
Maybe
to see if time flies.
I guess she doesn't like this. She's not enjoying this game. Not enough offense. There's only been 73 points scored. It's a 10. Even though the head is disproportionately large. But I noticed that was the thing with John Romita and some of these romance covers.
How about you, Amy?
Oh my goodness. I just love these. They've got nice large character images, and the clothing's always interesting, and the snow here is really pretty, and they're just like with the word bubbles on them, that kind of gives you like an idea of what's going on in the story. They're just kind of over the top and charming, and I just love these things. They're so cute. So yeah, 10.
Alrighty. Sometimes it's the art that makes me love a cover, and sometimes it's the coloring and the lighting. And the art is fine, like Eric said. She's got a bit of a large head, but the
it's
cover,
huge.
It's huge. That's a huge noggin.
Thank you.
It's got its own gravitational pull. Hey, kid, move. It's huge. All right, but yeah, I love it for the colors. I love it for the lighting and everything. It's a beautiful cover with a woman that has an elevating scalp. So there you go. All right, I am agreeing with the 10. Let's go to the chat, where they do not believe it's a 10. At least the first 3 guys. 4.
Where's the romance?
I know, right?
One Slick Dude and Clint and Jim Sorensen give it a 7. Well, 3 7s is kind of lucky. Ken K gives it a 9. Desert Rose says, the snow is really piling up outside. I wish I didn't have to leave here. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and I'll give this cover a 10. Eric and Boyd says 7. He threw her out in the snow. My hero. No, she just left. Nobody's throwing her out in the snow. Let's see. Joe gives this a 10. Nice. Oh no. RDV says, oh, hey Donna, it's a 10. We'll just skip past that one.
It's a 10.
Martyr gives this an 8, and Jack gives this 10. Looks like she got left out in the cold. Yeah, I know, right? Poor thing. She needs to at least put her little jacket on. Let's see. MK had to catch up on the Giants score. He needed them to lose, they win? Well, I'm sorry? Well, anyway, he gives the cover a 7. Tony Hayes is 10. I got to know what happens next. E, can you get me some of these issues?
If I could, I effing would, man. Seriously.
They
These
show
things
up.
are gold.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look at them. That's awesome. Let's see.
By the way, MK, that was no way to secure the number 1 draft pick.
Ethereal Dragon gives it an 8. And One Slick Dude puts up a lot of numbers. Hey,
Yep,
One Slick.
But One Slick, this is book number 7. What do you think? And I will put the stop up again.
Oh, looks like he likes the blue coloring for the barn. Yeah, that is nice. It's really simple, but it is a good way to visually kind of push it into the background.
Alrighty, for what we have here, we have 5 7s taking out 5 of the 8 10s, and then 3 8s taking out the last of the 10s. 1 9. Oh, okay. 1 9 is left standing. This is a 9, ladies and gentlemen. We finally bridged something between the 8s and the 10s. Okay, now let us move
The
on.
One Slick says he put a 7 up for it earlier.
Okay, yeah, I saw that. And Jackson Rickert comes in with a 10.
It's cute, right?
5, 4, still a 9. If we had one more 10, it would have been a 10, but no. All right, let's go for. Say again.
Oh, crap.
Let's go for book number 8, and it is your turn, Amy.
I mean, welcome, Jackson.
There you go. And book number 8 looks a little bit like the. Oh my gosh, yeah. All right, Daredevil, issue number 7.
Oh no! Oh, that's a 10. That's so cute. I do like the simplistic kind of silhouette of the different structures for the city and the way it's played against the white, but that really minimal use of just the soft gray to make the snow angel and then his red against it. It's very clever, very
reminiscent of that John Byrne Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man cover, where it really is just, it almost looks like just pure shading. And
yeah, I don't know, that cover was good.
This cover is too, for that same reason.
You know it's not good?
What?
Chicago's defense.
Oh no.
Yeah, you think 38 points would be enough? Not for
Nope.
I can easily give this one a 10 as well. Also, it's a fun vibe. Daredevil making snow angels. I would love to think that at some point in time, Daredevil has made snow angels. Just because you got to do something. You got to do something if all of your life otherwise is dramatic violence. You got to take those small things that would keep you sane and happy. Eric, what do you think?
I remember when Jamie Walters asked, how do you talk to a snow angel? Or not.
What's up, Puffy? What is it? It's okay.
I guess maybe I'm just not seeing what everybody else is seeing, so I don't Alicia this vote. I will say 10.
Okay.
I think Spider-Man would probably join him too after a while. Like, hey, that's what we're doing. And you would just find snow angels in the most impossible places.
There you go. Yeah. All right, let's go to the chat where Clint leads us off with a 10.
Nice. Let's see.
Jim Sorensen.
Oh, Jim Sorensen gives this a Jim Soren 9. Oh, hi, Jeff Mack. He gives this a 10. Eric and Boyd, LOL, 10 for Dee Dee making a snow angel. Right? That's just awesome. Joe gives this a 10 of the bouncy variety. And Tony Hayes gives this a 9. The Grand Admiral Marchare gives this a 10, as does Desert Rose. And the Jackson Roykirk gives this a 9. Let's see here. Oh, something.
Kincaid. Do Kincaid.
Kincaid says, no, this doesn't do it for me, and he gives it a 6. Well, that's okay.
And now, Eric.
Something. Hi. Along into house. How dever man be anger. Irate. 8.
He's something.
All right.
Ethereal Dragon gives this a 9, and let's see.
They're making a movie with a psycho monkey attacking hot chicks.
What?
Guess that was the last thing they hadn't done yet.
Christmas lights hanging from the window. Oh, there are little Christmas. Oh, that's so cute. For something so minimal, there's little details in there you still don't capture straight away.
There's Christmas. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, I did not notice that when I looked at it. But yeah, there's Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very kind. That's very kind of
Freddie
cool.
gives it a 9. MK gives it. Let's see. Who's better, Denzel Washington or Morgan Freeman? And he gives this a 9.
Goodness.
I don't think you can quantify that because
I know because they're two
Totally
different
different
actors.
performances,
Yeah.
right?
because Morgan Freeman's career didn't really take off until after he was past the age to do action.
He also Morgan Freeman is a personality actor. I think Denzel Washington is more of a character actor. And you could be a good personality actor. Humphrey Bogart, Harrison Ford.
Sure.
They kind of basically are themselves in each role they play.
I get that. You don't hire Harrison Ford to be someone besides Harrison Ford.
Right. He's done a couple of things that are a little bit off his usual thing, but not very many. But he gives that a 9. Okay. And
Dark Candle, did I miss you, buddy?
I think that is that. Never knew Canada Dry was the drink of birds. Well, it's actually the Canada Dry is the drink of Gale. But this is, I took her bottle after she was finished and I put a tea bag in it.
Okay.
Made some tea. Yeah. The favorite soda of the pistachios is actually raspberry Dr. Pepper.
Really?
Yep.
Lots of sugar. Nice.
Well, it smells like fruit. So
Darth Kato gives this one a 5. He's just not feeling it.
alrighty, and that is that. Let's go. We've got one. I'm curious. This is very close. 1 6 and 1 7 takes out 2 of the 9 10s. 2 8s, and now there's 5 10s. There's 6 9s. This is a 9. Alrighty. I thought it was gonna make it. But it got knocked down to a 9. And right now we have 4 8s, 2 9s, and 2 10s. So we do have something of a battle at the end of the night for to see what's going to the brackets. For now, though, let me flip my page here as we are going to book number 9. That's mine to lead off. Go. Well, yeah, it's Blackberry Dr. Pepper. It is pretty good. Go for. Ooh, the wind is just kicked up.
Oof.
All righty, I'm seeing the tree outside flap around and the window kind of bowed a little bit. Go for book 9. All righty. Now, what is book 9? Book 9 is scrolling up. Book 9. Oh, the Swamp Thing Winter Special.
Oh.
The kid trying to you got the dead bodies in front that he had to take care of. He's trying to protect the kid as they go through this. He's going through a tundra. He cannot find the green because it is all covered in snow. So the Swamp Thing is weakening as he's supposed to protect this kid, and that's what is represented here. This is fabulous. This is absolutely a 10. I love like I said, the lighting on this, the way the trees look in the background, absolutely top notch. What do you say, Eric?
10.
All right. And Amy, what do you see?
Yeah, I don't know a lot about the characters and the story, but it certainly is compelling. And the way they bring together the elements, you do get the impression that the Swamp Thing character is kind of acting like a protector in this case. Even though that's I don't think it's like literally rendered, just because of the way that clearly because he's up to the hips in snow, at least I'm guessing, and the way that the background trees are rendered and just the detail of stuff. But they brought it together in a way that's really cool. And I do like the play of the light on the snow, because snow can actually have a lot of hues in it. I think a lot of people will either render it pure white or like just blue, but snow can pick up a lot of really interesting subtle colors, and the purples and kind of oranges they worked into there are really interesting. So yeah, I can give this a 10. Like I said, I don't know all of the book or the characters or the stories, but they've done some interesting stuff.
All righty, and you're giving it a 10. And let's go to the chat, where once again we are led off by Clint.
Oh yeah, Clint loves it. He gives it a 10, as does the Grand Admiral Marcher. Eric and Boyd gives this a 10.
And this is worth reading. I love the vertical phone layout. It only shows me the cover of the comic. No Englentine on my screen. Yes. Friends, ladies and gentlemen.
Friends.
Okay, there we go.
It is kind of funny the vertical layout fits comics so well. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, Jim Sorensen gives this a Jim Soren 10. And oh boy, one slick dude gives this a 10 as well. Tony Hayes gives it a 10. Wow, Joe gives it a bouncy 10. Ken K gives it a 9. Desert Rose gives this a 10. Ethereal Dragon gives this a 9, and RDV is giving this another 10. Let's see. American Boy says he'd buy it based on the cover. Then that is a 10. That's the cover's job. Jeff Mack says 8. I'd go higher, but you can't tell what this is from cover art alone.
You can't tell it's Swamp Thing?
Well, maybe if you know more about Swamp Thing. Let's see.
The funny thing, Mill, is I only charge cover price when we have one of these.
Nice.
Yeah, it is an $8 book. It's yeah.
Darth Kato says 10. He might be saving a life, but he seems pretty chilled about it. Swamp Thing's a cool guy. Oh gosh. Yeah, it does look like it's a $7.99, not $2.99.
Yeah, it is $7.99.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here's something. Oh, and MK gives us a 10.
Something.
I'm getting there.
Right. Stranger Thing guy, but green from Upside Down.
There you go.
Great. 10.
All right. And who is the better actor, Bill Murray or in Groundhog Day or Tom Hanks in Big?
The better performance? I want to say Groundhog's Day is probably, I think, kind of, for me, maybe the better film, but I would say that probably Tom Hanks' portrayal in Big was really good. Like, he did a good job shifting to kind of like have a childlike temperament, I thought, in that role.
Well, he did get an Oscar for it, or he got an Oscar nomination for it.
Was that during his times going to Epstein Island?
Yeah. No, he wasn't big enough to be invited at that point.
I see what you mean.
It was a 1-2 punch of Splash and Big that made him.
Because then he would have gotten his Training.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. All right, we have 1 8, 2 9s, and 14 10s, ladies and gentlemen. So we do have 3 10s at this point. All righty, and let's move forward, and we are back with Eric. And Eric, you get book number 10. All righty. There you go. And let's see, what is book number 10? Book number 10 is The Secret Six, issue number 16.
Oh. Huh.
That is Starfire's hand, by the way.
Is that supposed to be Raven then?
No, that's a character called Black Alice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But if you look, there's a whole bunch of the names: Catman, Bane. They're all on the tombstones.
Mm.
Yeah,
This is a very good cover. It's a 10.
it's a very good cover. All righty. What do you say, Amy?
Oh. I mean, I'm glad you like it.
Okay, you don't. That's fine. Tell us what you see and why you don't agree with us.
Well, her pose doesn't really make much sense. How can she have her legs folded like that with the inside of her foot turned that flat against the surface? I think the style of the rendering, it looks photographic, but the edges of these tombstones are kind of flat and like a graphic art approach. So the modeling together of those textures don't make a lot of sense to me. Mm-hmm. It looks like she kind of bashed together some photos, and that's not a bad thing necessarily. It's just, I guess I just kind of like a more drawn or like classically rendered approach. This is, I don't know. I think they probably did take a lot of photographic elements and kind of arrange them for that. And well, I guess everybody knows how I feel about photographs.
That's why we've never seen you.
It will shoot my photograph.
Oh my God, they're vampires. It scared poor Coco off.
Oh, poor Coco.
This is a mood piece.
A mood piece?
It's supposed to give you a somber tone, and I think it absolutely is successful in doing that. The pose itself, she's sitting on a tombstone. The pose actually works if she's trying to keep her balance. That you would have to actually counter the fact that there is no back to that tombstone. And I think that's a good way of doing it, because you have one foot that's placed right up against it, like you said, flat, which would explain the weird position of one leg, and the other one is more kind of draped supporting that particular foot.
You know what would have been awesome if her other foot had been by a banana peel.
There you go. But yeah, once again, I think this creates a great mood. What would you score this, Amy?
I mean, I guess you have to give them points for trying something.
Be true to yourself. That's all we ask.
Maybe it's not. It's maybe 6. It's okay. Yeah.
All right, let's go to the chat.
Oh, right.
Let's see. That was Liz Perkins. I forgot. I'm just making a random comment. I think she's really pretty. And then we go with Jim. Jim starts us off.
Jim Sorensen starts this off with a 6 as well. Ken K says this is an interesting cover, and I'll give it a 9. Yeah, I can't say that about it. It kind of makes me think of the Haunted Mansion a little, except
a little bit.
Yeah.
Something. This cover, right? Twilight Zone. I rate 9.
Yeah, I could see that. That kind of slightly disjointed feel to it.
right.
Darth Vader says 5. Meow, meow.
Well-
5. Meow, meow.
And Joe Rogers says 10. Black Alice is underrated.
Oh, interesting.
All right.
Desert Rose gives this a 10. And the Jackson Horker gives this an 8. Dark Admiral March Hare, Grand Admiral March Hare, I think he got a promotion, gives this a 7. Eric and Boyd says 6. The pose and the way it was rendered kind of funky to me. RDV says 10. I will keep giving this cover a 10 every year. Amy will continue to not. That's probably true, but that's okay. I love that people love different things. That's awesome. Ethereal Dragon gives this a 10. All right. Jeff Mack says 9. Does have issues. Tombstone's mostly unreadable. Bane. Non-disclosure agreement. Yep, I guess so. One Slick Dude gives us an 8. And let's see. MFK 30 says, how about this? Which was better, the Warriors or the Outsiders? And he gives
The
this
Outsiders. The Outsiders was just a better made movie. Warriors, a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but
Great.
yeah, I mean you
Okay.
have peak Ford Coppola, so and you have Matt Dillon go, let's do it for Johnny. Yeah.
So quotable
All
as
right.
well.
Yep.
Clint
Let's see.
Eastwood.
1 5 and 3 6s and 2 7s. Take out all 6 10s, and then it ends up being 3 8s versus 4 9s. This is a 9, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there you go.
All right. And that changes this to 4 8s, 3 9s, 3 10s. Okay, and as we move on,
It's a pretty good spread.
It is Amy's cover next as we go for book 11. Boy, don't you chew on that mouse. You're chewing on the
Thinking
mouse.
about it.
No, he's attacking my computer mouse. Okay. Amy, here I need this. I need this. Desert Rose. Stay gold, pony boy. All righty, Amy, here is Green Lantern number 68.
Oh, holy smokes! He'd have to be cold. Wait, no, that's right. They kept their costumes folded up in little rings, right? Or was that
Yep.
the Flash?
I think this isn't supposed to be taken literal.
Oh, okay. If only I dare tell the world the truth. Okay.
Well, that's all in street clothes, so he's fine.
Yeah, that's true. He's gonna be okay. That's still cool though. It's a nice rendering of the kind of like the hillish area. I love the purple color on the cast shadow going down on the snow, the yellow moon, and just kind of this bluish purpley color for the night sky. It's a really minimal palette, but he uses it in a really good way. Yeah, this is really nice. I would give this a 10.
This, by the way, is, as Eric calls him, the great one, Gil Kane.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Some people
That's
just
why
got it.
I will ask just to make it official, but I don't have to ask. Eric, what do you give it?
Done.
All righty, and that is 3 10s. This is awesome. I like I like the way the snow is rendered with the light and everything, a little pinkish because of the shadow going through. The way the costume looks and the lantern looks cosmic. It's just amazing cover. It is an amazing cover. All right, let's go to the chat.
And I guess it's been there a while because it's covered with snow, like the costume has.
Yep. Birds do eat mice, says Darth Cato, and then Ethereal starts us off with the numbers.
All right, Ethereal starts this off with a 9, and Jim Sorensen agrees with that, giving it a Jim Soren 9. Admiral Marcher says, "Bring out Pistachio's nemesis, the pen." Kim K gives this a 9, and the Jackson Roy Kirk gives this a 9 as well. But Joe gives this a 10. Is it a bounty 10? Oh, all right. Jeff Mack agrees with that 10. Oh boy, 162 million, not so much. He gives us an 8. Probably because it's not his intellectual property. RDV says it's a noir 10. Eric and Boyd 10, dramatic cover, nicely done. The Grand Admiral Martyr gives this a 10. Oh my gosh. Eric, did you want to read Con or should I?
What's that?
Con lives.
What,
Lives gives us a 10.
in case you didn't hear that, lives.
That's why you do it. Gives this a 10. What Desert Rose gives this a 10. And Darth Kato gives it a 10 as well.
Something. Take off lantern clothes off body. I rate 9. I like moon.
That
Right.
is nice. And yep, Darth Kato gave that a 10. I think that's got us. Oh, wait. There's Clint. Clint gives us a 10 as well.
And there we go. And by the way, I actually like Goldeneye better than Goldfinger, but it's like this, and sometimes it changes.
Depends on the day of the week.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. Okay, this one had 1 8 and 5 9s, taking out 6 of the 13 10s, ladies and gentlemen. Now, here's the big question. The next one could be taken as, people liked it when they saw it in the preview, but will you score it well enough to make the 10s? I don't know. But let's see. Go for book 12. All righty. How is 3 inches of snow on top of a main costume, but no snow on top of any other article of clothing? Luck. Or he put the main costume. Put the main costume there an hour before he took off his boots at Mask and Lamp. I don't know. All right, go for book 12, and book 12 is. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Book 12. Scroll up. There we go. Okay. Is Strange Adventures, issue number 79. The reaction to this cover last night when I showed off the preview of the covers that I showed off all of them, all 30, no, it was like 45, 46 covers I had to choose from. If y'all want, I'll show you the rejects after. But I actually meant to do that before. I just forgot. But this was the one that got the greatest reaction. So I was like, I have to keep it in. I have to keep it in. And it's because it is alien snowmen with laser beams coming out of their eyes. And how can you not love this? They even got the stovetop hats and the carrot. It actually looks like one of those corn chip nose. Yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome in too many ways. Our plan to conquer Earth cannot fail. We are invulnerable. You are snowmen. All righty. Yeah, somebody with a freaking grill lighter is going to take you out. But I am absolutely giving this a 10. Yeah. What about you, Eric?
It looks like Cliff Cornwall turned traitor and flew him in.
What?
Terrible.
He must be undercover or something.
This is. I love this.
How can you not?
Yeah. In 5 minutes, I'll be voting against Gil the Thrill.
Yeah, this is
a 10. End all pretense. This is going to the bracket fights.
I can't say I can think of anything that represents the idea of snow in comics.
Righty.
Oh, yeah, no, 10. This is amazing.
Say.
The 10 definitely for this. It's incredible. It's so fun. I like the way that the coal looks kind of like little lasers too, like a crystal or something, the way it's faceted. That's a neat detail. All right. Let's see. Is everyone still there, or did I just get disconnected?
No, I was going in and out. So
Okay.
I heard robots. Yeah. I barely heard Eric say that this is he thinks this is what's going to the brackets.
Okay.
What do you say? What do you score?
I gave it a 10.
All right. Let's go to the chat where Grand Admiral is leading us off.
Yep, 10. Love it. Did you want this one, Eric? Or do you not want to scare Coco?
She's not. God lives. I hope that is going to be ranked it.
He gives it a 6. He's not sure what to do with this. But Ethereal Dragon gives it a 9, which is like a 6 turned upside down. Eric and Boyd gives this a 10 for the absurdity, and Jim Sorensen gives us a Jim Soren 10. Tarkita says 10. Okay, I love this one. It's both perfect and meowy, right? How often does that happen? Joe gives it a 10 of the bounty. Is it real size? Let's say the snowman is a just like happy soul. This is a 10. Let's see here. RDV. That's cover of the year. This is a 10.
Something. Rookreich, Ever, Snowman. Irate. 9.
Yep, they look pretty serious. Jeff Max says 10, but why Ice World when all I see is a Snow World? Oh, no. Snowman from the Snow World? But they probably have ice too. Let me see here. Ken Cases. Prequel to the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in Ghostbusters. It's a 10 just for the silliness. It does kind of look like them. Let's see. And then, Clint gives us a 10. And MK says, what song is better from the 80s? Physical or Tainted Love? And I'll say 10. This gives off Jack Frost vibes.
I like Tainted Love. Physical is really good, but I like Tainted Love.
Tainted Love, there's something about that. It's horrible, but I really like it.
Yeah, I would prefer to watch the Physical video, but
yes.
Yes.
Chris gives us a 10. And is that all of our numbers? Oh, have a good night.
Have a good night, Dark Admiral. We have 1 6. We have 2 9s. We have 16 10s. All righty. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is all of them. Before we get to the the ranking, let me share some things out. These are the ones that I ended up not choosing. These were the first cuts right here. These are the ones that these are the ones I got rid of first. This was first round cuts. Yeah. Some of them were like, okay, we've got the same thing in that cover, but a lot of them were, I don't think they were, like if I were to pick a Daredevil, I like the other one better, kind of like that.
Both are all nice stuff.
Yep. All of them I think are pretty good covers. I love this cover, but it just, I don't know, as for what we were looking for, wasn't the best. All righty, that, and then let's see. And then there was.
Do you have any idea what that Strange Adventures is worth?
The Snowman one?
I haven't. My guess would be about 100.
Not even close. A 2.0 on my comic shop is $230.
Holy shit! Wow.
Oh.
Now,
That
in
is something.
comparison, 2 issues later, a 2.0 is 25. That cover
Okay, so that one,
after.
that might actually be the start of the Silver Age also for it. But here's the,
It isn't.
this was the second cut. This was the final cut.
Oh wow.
These are these are some great covers.
They really are.
I love this one, but it looks like a photograph. So we're going to be doing bone covers, and so I didn't include this one.
Cute.
Yeah, but this is what bone covers actually look like. So there you go. All right. Yeah. I like this one. That is funny.
Oh, cool mouse guard.
Yep. I like the other romance better. That's so
A lot
cool.
of great covers.
This was one of the 2 last. This one I had right up to the end, and I needed 2 to go, and it was that and the Spectre. So yeah. All right, but those were the rejects. All right, let's get to the here. Let me share out the board. All righty, and boom, 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 and okay. Here we are. And these were the 10s. Oh, come on. Nope, that's what I need right here. These were the 10s here. Gosh darn it. Come on.
Well, that sweater
under the advertisement.
Oh,
I know, right? The one with the Superman comic book covers. We have let's see, book 1 is the X-Men. Book 2 is our Army at War. Alrighty, book 3 was the Swamp Thing. Book 4 is the Green Lantern. And book 5 is Strange Adventures. Alrighty, let me get the 10 onto the comments. Alrighty, and we have 5. So, Eric, I need to know, what is your favorite and least favorite?
Favorite is 5. Least favorite is 1.
Okie dokie. Amy, favorite and least favorite?
Yeah, I think so too. 5 is my favorite, and I mean they're all great, but I guess my least favorite of them would be 1.
Well, we are all in agreement. As much as I love that Army at War, the Strange Adventures is just too much fun. And I agree with you with the X-Men. Yeah. Okay, going to the chat. Jackson says 2 and 5. And then we have 5 and 1 from Darth Kato. Alrighty. And then we have 2 and 5 from Ken K. And then 5 and 2 from Mill. And we've got 5 and 4 from Joe Rogan. 5 and 4. Next up, we have 1 and 3 from Jim Sorensen. 1 is the best. 3 is his least favorite. We've got 5 and 1 from Desert Rose. And we have Sumding Wong saying 3 and 5. All righty. And next up, we have Clint saying 2 and 5. 5 and 3 from Jeff Mack. And then we have 3 and 2 from MK. 5 and 2 from Ethereal Dragon. And then RDV says 5 and 1. All righty. I think you're right there, sir. Okay.
That depends. It's got 3 or 4 downvotes.
All righty. But you know what? There was one comic book cover. Let me get to it here. There was actually one that got 0 positives. And that is book 4. 0 positives, 1 negative. So the Green Lantern comes all the way down here. All righty. And then we add 1 positive and 6 negatives, and that is the X-Men. Okay, and then let's see. 2 of them kind of knocked themselves out, and that is book 3 with 2 positives, 2 negatives, and then book 2 with 3 positives, 3 negatives. And Strange Adventures, by the way, had 10 positives, 4 negatives, so that would have even been a 6 positive. So that not only won, that kicked all sorts of ass. This might actually be a contender.
It's
This
great.
might actually be a contender. And there is some classic freaking comic book covers it's going up against, because we didn't start off with the Christmas stuff. We started the 16th or 17th season off with favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And so we have gotten some pretty big covers coming up on the bracket fights on Tuesday. So that should be very interesting, I think. Let's see. I don't know if I've got all of them together. 8, 9, 10. No, I have up to 14. So I have to make sure I put in number 15 is actually the only one I'm missing then, because this is number 16. All right. So what was the one before this? What was the last? That was. I want to see if I can't show off what's in the bracket fights real quick. It was Harvey Comics. Oh, and it was the Daisy the Pup. That's the one that won
That's right.
that night. Okay. I'm going to do what I did with the bracket fights the last time with the major bracket fights. I asked Gail to pick numbers, so it was completely random. And that way it's not just issue number 1 versus issue number 16. And it works out. I think it's more fun. All righty. Let me just for fun, let me show off what's going to be in the bracket fights, since we've got all 16 covers now. Share, and window. Okay, where to go? There it is. All righty. You can see them.
Mm-hmm. Sure
Okay.
enough.
Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Where? Here it is. There it is. Okay. I need to get it. All right. Yep. This was our episode 1, the Comics Cavalcade, Return to and then Robin. This is from Eric's favorites. I believe, okay, who was this? This was Jim, or was it? Yeah, but this is from another favorites.
Beautiful.
I think this was from my favorites, as a matter of fact. Oh, no, this was from my favorites. There you go. Grimjack, Conan, the Frank Cho Harley Quinns, and this started off our Christmas comics. All righty. And boom. And that's going to be the bracket fight.
Wow.
Yeah. So should be a lot of fun. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to have Gail just pick the number, so it's random what goes up against what. I always hate, though, when it's like when you get a awesome cover versus awesome cover in the first round, because yeah, but it might just be I voted for number 2 because my grandpa was World War II vet and he just passed away on Christmas. Sorry to hear that, dude. Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
It's a beautiful cover, to be sure.
Yep. Oh, I love that one. Next time I get it, I might just put it in a frame and put it on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All righty, there you go, kids. Like I said, on Tuesday, it is it's going to be the bracket fights, and then on Wednesday is our first episode of season 18. And I don't know, I was thinking maybe the best and worst of 2025, but I think I might just jump right into the season and get normal covers out there. That being said, thanks for hanging out with us. Can't believe now we know who makes these things last a long time. Amy was here. Amy talked about the covers, and we're done 1 hour 20 minutes.
Pistachio, look at Pistachio.
Yeah, he is ready to. He's ready to sleep, but he doesn't want to go back to his cage yet. Oh, somebody wanted to see Pistachio versus his arch enemy.
Okay.
Get it. Get that dang pin. Get the pin. Conquer the pins of the world. Okay, there you go, sir.
You
All right,
conquered it.
there you are. All righty, I woke him up for that. You kids have a great time. Please join us on Tuesday for the next cover ranking or the bracket fights. And Dark Admiral, I need to get with you about the comic book cover rankings you picked. I need to find your message again. But we do have Jim with Harley Quinn from the 2000s. He commissioned that video. And then we have 1938 coming up, as well as a lot of other cool stuff. Thank you very much for never feed pistachios. I have not yet. I don't know if he would like them. But yeah, we'll check that out. All right, gang, you kids have a great time as always. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Night.